Okay, let's talk about feasibility. We've been using this term for quite some time. And for many of you, when you reach your fourth year, you will be doing theses that are feasibility studies for a variety of businesses. When a business is said to be feasible, it simply means that the business is viable, it is doable, it is a good business idea, and when you implement it, you're sure to get a good return and or a good profit. Like if I were to compare the business to a boat, okay, feasibility or viability means that your boat or your business will float. Okay. Now there are several tests of feasibility. We've already looked at financial feasibility. Therefore, if someone approaches you for a business idea, let's set up a pouch chain franchise. So you ask questions like, okay, how much is the capex, opex? What sort of returns will I get? Will I get profit after the first, second, or third month? Or do I have to wait for 1 year? And when will the payback period be? And so on and so forth. So when you ask questions like these, you're dealing with financial feasibility. Then you also have what you call technical feasibility. It may be true that the pouch chain business is financially feasible, but if you do not have the necessary skill sets to run the business, then it is not technically feasible. Okay? You could also look at the business model. Say you want to modify the business model of pouch chain, because many of the food establishments inside CSB just offer the food in the canteen. What if you decide to offer food to be delivered to the students in the various classrooms? Okay, that's something new. So is it technically feasible? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Then we have what is known as market feasibility. So when you're looking at market feasibility, you can consider, for example, the growth and sustainability of demand. Let me give you an example. Shawarma versus McDonald's hamburger. The shawarma, for a while, had a very high demand. However, it is not sustainable because it is more of a fad. Compare that with McDonald's hamburger that has been with us for many years, many decades. And market feasibility also looks at the possibility of being able to get a good chunk of the market share from the competitors. Maybe you have the necessary skill sets, the expertise, a good price, and so on and so forth in order to get this very big chunk of market share from your competitors. And if you can do that, then your business is feasible as far as the market is concerned. So all of these feasibility tests are once again part of your criteria for finding out a very good business idea. So you have all of these various ideas that you have, what sort of business you could start, test it financially, test it technically, test it in the market, and you know the other criteria that we mentioned a while ago, how if you don't have the skill sets, how easy is it for you to learn the skill sets? Use the criteria of risk, use the criteria of who are the people in your management team. Like you may not have the expertise, but maybe you have partners who will be joining your team that have the expertise to run a pouch chain outlet, and so on and so forth, until you arrive at a very good and feasible business idea.